G'day viewers, how are you? It's hump day, we've made it halfway through the week. Congratulations to you and continuing on your fine way. And well, Wednesday means it's time for Wangafat Wednesday, where I talk about who am I not giving a fuck about today. And today, I'm not giving a fuck about anyone who has a problem with the Fash getting milkshakes thrown at them. Yes, I mean, I'm as surprised as anyone that the humble milkshake has become a symbol of resistance to the extreme right and their assorted fuckery and bigotry, but here we are. And I think it was Tommy Robinson, Stephen Yaxley Lennon, who got one first, but there's also been the good old sad fuck of arse-hats and Nigel Farage. It's just like, there's probably been another one since I started making this video. And there are a whole bunch of reasons to like seeing these pricks get milkshaked. I'm not sure if that's the right term. Milkshaked? Milkshook? Milkshaken? Milkshaken, maybe, because they are rather shaken up by something. And the thing is, this is a totally non-violent protest. And a brief aside to the people like Nigel Farage who insist on saying this is violent and it's terrible and it's awful and it's terrorism. Fuck you. Just fuck you, you fucking dishonest pieces of shit. These fuckers actively defend extreme thuggery by right-wingers, up to and including murder. Remember, it was Farage, a mealy-mouthed fucking gimp, who said, "Oh, we achieved Brexit without a single shot being fired," about a week after one of his supporters murdered an opposition MP because of her opposition to Brexit. It's like, fuck them. And it's like those assholes in the US with their tiki torches. Very fine people on both sides. No! There's not. It's not violent. Those people are violent. And that's the other thing I want to say. People go like, "Oh, but if it starts with milkshakes, oh, what's next? They could throw something worse." Well, again, these fuckwits on the right, particularly the bleaters on the internet, always go on about what great debaters they are. And they need to be debated. And it's like they've read a webpage once that had a list of logical fallacies, and yet they still rush straight for the slippery slope fallacy. You know what? What should happen after they've been hit with milkshakes? They should be hit with milkshakes again, because it humiliates them. Someone says, "Oh, but what if someone throws a brick?" That is a completely separate thing. Actual violence would be a crime, and one would expect the person committing actual violence to be prosecuted. Throwing a milkshake is not violent. In what fucking way is a milkshake violent when it does no physical injury whatsoever? But it does do injury to their pride, and that's why they hate it. It humiliates them. It makes them look stupid. It makes them objects of mockery. And they really don't like that. I mean, I've even seen posts to the point where the representation of a milkshake can wind them up now. There was a woman, she was a historian and author, and protesting outside where Yaxley Lennon was having a court hearing. She made a huge prop milkshake, and she had little Tommy supporters going, "Oh, that's offensive. That's causing him distress and upset." Just the representation of a milkshake winds them up. And I just think that is absolutely beautiful. I mean, you know, we can't do like the good old days, the early 20th century and up to and including World War II, where we took rather direct methods of dealing with the Fash, but humiliating them is not bad. And holy God, they just look so stupid. They get so upset when it happens, and then the way they bleat afterwards makes them look even more stupid. So I, for one, am a big fan of the future we now see with the revolution being pasteurised, and I, for one, do bow down to our new milkshake overlords. As for the people who think it's a bad, terrible, awful thing, you're a pathetic, lying, hypocritical, disingenuous sack of shit, and I don't give a fuck about you. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, make sure you subscribed so you don't miss my next video, because I do a lot of them. Jump in with a comment on this video, or let me know what you'd like me to do in another video, and hit me up on the various social media as well. Your support means a lot, so if you tell other people about the videos, that is one of the most positive things you can do to support me. Just share the video with your friends, put it on your social media, and tell them they should subscribe and join in. Or remember this easy song. Subscribe to AngryAussie and share this with your friends.